Morning. Wait.
Hello.
Yep.
Yep.
Can see.
Morning, Ken. Morning, Carol.
Morning.
Good morning. All can hear, right?
Yeah.
All good. Wait,
Let me excuse myself for a minute. I need to go grab my glasses. Can't see very clearly.
Okay. Hi, Val.
Adele, can you on your video? Valerie also? Yep, okay, can see already.
Morning.
Good
morning.
Morning.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We still have. We are still expecting another 4 more person.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, this call is recorded. Let you all know. It's recorded.
Yeah, it says recording on the top of the screen.
Huh? What?
It says recording on the top left corner of the screen.
Yeah, just in case you guys haven't wake up yet, you haven't seen it. Yeah. Yeah, just a minute.
Oh, there goes my rain. Jogging is raining.
1, 2.
Really?
No, it's raining.
Oh.
Really. How's everyone doing?
I'm okay. I'm
Sleepy.
just yeah.
Adele, how are you doing, Adele?
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, Ken. Hi, Adele.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
sleep?
I only sleep about 1 hour.
No wonder.
Yeah. My eyes are red, right? Is it very red? Yeah, I think so.
No, you look very fresh actually.
I just wash my face. Actually.
I don't know. I watch my face actually look so sleepy.
Really? Do push up lah.
Yeah, right.
Okay, it's already 6:01. Shall we start? Who's that?
Andrew.
Morning, Andrew.
Oh, Andrew. Hi.
Hello.
Morning, Andrew.
So do we need to wait for the rest?
Yeah.
No need.
Let there be light.
Just carry on.
Just carry on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, where's Andrew? Oh, there's Andrew.
Andrew with the hand.
Oh, there's Andrew. Okay.
my phone.
Okay. Morning.
No stand. Wow, tired man. This week every day wake up nearly 5.
So everyone know each other already, right? So I'm Yaya, Victor is there, Carol,
Hi.
then Ken Saw,
Hi.
Adele,
Hi.
and then Andrew.
Hi.
So I hope you have watched my short 5-minute clip about 2 days ago, and I was talking about how we can help each other, support each other in creating something that we can actually be proud of. And I have a number target that is $1 million by 2020. That means each and every one of us will have $100,000 in our pocket. Every one of us. So this is like a mini so-called, if you want to look at it this way, we are all robbers. We are all thieves. We are all robbers. We know that there's $1 million in the bank, so we need to discuss right now how to steal that $1 million into our pocket.
Steal.
Yeah. So we need to maybe we can start. How can we do it right now? Anybody has any idea? Use charcoal or what to dig the $1 million? Okay. So yeah. So maybe I just want to update you. Andrew and I have already done a landing page for Andrew's workshop. So Andrew is charging his workshop at $1,000.
Okay.
So we are hopefully trying to get about 20 people attending Andrew's workshop. So that is quite a lot of money over there. So any of you guys have any things to share, or I mean, just start off with your feelings or emotions, or maybe you just ask anybody, why are we at 6 a.m. in the morning, wake up and listen to Yaya? Why?
Tandui.
So basically, we just talk lah. Just this is the fear that I have, that every one of us will be so quiet.
Why do you have to fear? You know. Okay. For me, I guess I'll start first. Then, okay. The reason, I think it all started from our very first meeting with Yaya and Victor. So my feeling about coming together to do this collaboration is to leverage on each other's skill sets and come together, so that we can actually package our service offerings, that we can become a dynamic team to offer to our customer, or rather Fix8's customer. So my first collaboration effort with Yaya will be for Kennel's video. That was when I was just to style him. So I thought, okay, this is something that we can definitely package in to actually put everything together for a client. Because let's say, for example, when a client comes to do a photo shoot, right, they may not be able to know what kind of clothing to wear and how to style their hair, what and how to pose, for example. And of course, besides that, there are also other people's skill set, because we from Kenneth's collaboration, I realized that there's so much potential, because Adele came out with a script, right? So that he's able to do, he's able to talk into the camera more confidently. Something that I think not a lot of people would have, because there's this common expectation that people can speak very confidently in front of the camera. And to be very frank, from what I found out, quite a lot of big companies, even like CEOs, they don't even have that kind of confidence, So if we can have somebody in this team to be able to offer this kind of special offer, right, as a package to a client, that this is something that is missing in the market, I think, at the moment. And also leveraging the skill set for other team members, that we can come out and increase the different types of service offering that we can put out to the rest of the world. And what Victor mentioned during the first meeting is the advantage, because quite a number of us are actually members of the ventures, and the network from this group of people is definitely there. Is already an existing base of customers that we can tap into. So I think it's very, very powerful that we can all come together, work together, and to create something that is totally different from the market. Anyone has anything to add?
Good point, Carol. Good point.
Yeah, I've got something to say. Need to put this nicer. Yeah, that's much better.
You keep trying to find the right angle, yeah.
Yeah, keyboard with it. I think in the last few weeks, or months, last few months, I've been going through a lot of self-development. And if there's one thing I learned, is that I think, to add on to what Carol has said, I think the key common thing is actually self-development in every individual, whether it's building confidence in front of the screen and everything. So I think at the end of the day, if we begin with the end in mind, where does any individual or client or customer wants to be? I think even for all of us, it's a position where we are big, we are awesome, we are like up there. You know what I mean? And beginning with the end in mind, what do we need to do to reach there? I think services and all this is part of the journey of reaching there. If we are able to add value into someone other's life, where they reach their goals of being successful, which is like what Yaya's doing by helping all of us. I think that's where the value added. As a team, we can brainstorm together to reach that level of stage. And because the team is very diverse and each specializes in different area, I think the services, rather than a standardized service that everyone can, buy over us, it will be a very customized solution towards each individual. Just to give an example is like what Carol said, how do you build confidence in front of a so-called camera? I think like anything in life, we need to practice. How many of you agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So being in front of camera, it's about just doing a lot of videos until like, I can just talk in front of camera. And like one of the steps I'm trying to do, I even asked my actress friend, it's just practicing talking in front of camera. So one of the things, as most of you, some of you might know, I'm doing a video every day for 10 minutes on book reviews. And literally by the end of the month or so, I'll probably have about 30 videos. And I'm using it as a content that potentially to create a book. Yeah, so it's something that I learned from my other mentors, where you write a blog post every day for 1 year and eventually compile it into a book that you can sort of sell. And one of the easiest way to create a book is to build personal branding, as well as if a client wants that. One of the personal way of building branding is or creating a book is really, let's say if each of us reach a stage where we already done our videos, we've done our content, we can actually compile the whole thing all together into a book. So you have like a Fix8 book kind of thing, each one specializing in different areas to so-called sell. And within those books, which is very similar to, how many of you read The Secret?
I did. Like some
Yeah. Sounds very familiar, right? A lot of self-motivators uses that book to upsell their services, So I don't know. This is just my brain working in the morning, being creative. So I think that's where we are able to develop each individual. Ken, Carol, everyone. All in their special area. You build confidence, through YouTubing or whatever live broadcast. Because of that, in front of camera, in front of a stage, in front of just talking to people, I think that's where the real value, where each of us go through that journey to build. And because of that journey, which is us, about our heart, about ourselves, the story will come out very truthful. And people, I think those who are naturally interested in that would naturally gravitate towards us. So that's just my thought.
Okay.
a lot of information.
Sorry,
Yes.
can I just check? Can you guys actually hear me? Because I joined a bit late, so I'm not even sure if you are able
Yeah,
to
I
hear
can
me.
see you.
Yes, yes, bro. Go ahead.
I'm just checking the sound because I'm not sure if people are actually able to see me or hear me.
Yep,
Because
you're good.
I joined when you guys are started.
You're good. You're good.
Alright, thanks.
Loud and clear.
Thanks, Carol, and thanks, Andrew, for your ideas and for your suggestion and for your review. So the rest of you, how would you think we can get the $1 million?
Sorry, I missed the part where you.
Okay, so the I have a number target, $1 million. So every one of us will receive $100,000 by 2020. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the mission. So how are we going to achieve that together in one team? Because I believe every one of us has this personal power. We have a superhero power whereby we can create something, and the ability to create something, right, is your own personal power, right? So when you have that power, but when we all together come together like the Avengers, wow, Marvel Avengers, right? So we can take on everything. Even the aliens come from space, we can take them on. We can face them. We can win the war only by together. So we need to cherish that. You need to know that you have that talent, you have that skill, that you can create something. So why don't we together create something together as one unit, as the Avengers, to get that $1 million. So right now we will be talking about we are discussing on how we can get or steal that money from the bank. So I have the timekeeper here. So we have only about 11 minutes left. Go.
Can I add on again?
Sure.
I think just to be clear cut, as Yaya and I are collaborating, so one, as Yaya mentioned, we already worked out the workshop. So the key workshop is to get 20 people. So 2020, I literally intend by next year to do at least either per 2 months or per quarter. So literally, we'll need the team's help to help market that, so that, then, getting that 100K literally means, 30 packs about 4 times. I think, 20 to 30 packs 4 times, you hit your 100K. On top of that, I'm collaborating with Yaya to provide a video and video and photography combo with a website, so-called like corporate website, plus the clients, wow, this is my video, this is my business, that kind of thing. So we are packaging it together as one big expensive package. Not expensive lah. Actually, I would say quite cheap lah. Most people would say expensive lah. So we intend to price it at about 3,500 lah. Yeah. So it's a professional corporate website with videography and photography to represent. As you all know now, a lot of the business out there requires videography, animation. It needs to be dynamic. So this is where another avenue that we are looking at. So I think the cheapest things we have is our ideas, and I personally write down whatever creative idea that I have in the morning, just to write it down, and I think that helps conceptualize a lot of things. So those are the two things I'm working with Yaya. We are still thinking of other streams of income to try and build that. So I hope those were just examples that is going already. Yeah. So hope you guys got ideas on your own side.
Well, I guess the 100,000 is based on each individual. So for your case, Andrew, like you mentioned, you're already working on two projects with Yaya. So
Mhm.
that is towards your 100K, I believe, right? So meaning
Yeah.
that each one of us basically we are to have ideas on how we want to collaborate with each other, and then how we want to get that 100K by 2020.
Think a million. Think a million.
Yeah. So basically that's the general idea here, right?
Mhm.
That's it. Okay. Well, I mean, at the moment, my 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 brain is a bit slowed down at this time in the morning because to be honest, my body clock is switched over to night shift mode. So during this time, normally my brain activity kind of like slow down.
It's
So
okay. Carry on. Carry
just
on.
forgive
Focus.
me if
Focus.
it's
Yeah.
even I'm starting to slur when I talk. So yeah. Anyway, for me, I guess it's pretty much more on the photography, videography side that I believe I can collaborate. Whoever needs that kind of service, then I can collaborate in that sense. But I'm sure that with the rest of the team, if there is a chance, of course we can work something out. Maybe like what Andrew has done, for example, is to have the workshop. So I think that's one good idea. So, but at the moment in time, for my side, I have not thought up of anything yet. On how I can collaborate with the rest of the guys. Yeah.
Thank you, Kyril.
Next.
I think for Cairo, right, because you are good in what do you call it, documentary style photography, am I right? Because you
Yeah.
are actually taking mentorship with Yaya, am I correct?
Yeah.
Yep. So I think that is one area that you should focus on for now, because I understand that you have your work concern as well, so your shifts are quite irregular as well. So
Yeah.
that is one area that you can focus on. I mean, one step at a time. Yep. So just stick close to him and learn whatever you can learn from him. Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to.
Ken, how about Ken?
Me?
Yep.
Hello, bro. Be a leader lah.
Okay.
Make up your idea.
For me, I think for now,
Product.
like I mentioned to Yaya before that because I've done a lot of commercial stuff, all kinds of stuff, product photography, watches, beauties, and stuff like that. So it has come to me as a feedback that I need to focus. So as this part of this A team, I'm actually going to focus on product photography and dealing with retail clients
F&B.
and also F&Bs. So that will be how I'm going to actually contribute to the team. And I believe with when we deal with product photography, other areas like maybe the video will come in or they need a landing page or that kind of stuff. So I think that's something we can always work on how like how BNI works. Like how can you help to we need to understand each and every one the strengths and how in the time when we talk to someone that we find that okay, you need video or you need documentary photography or you need styling, that's where we can refer to. So I think we call that a dance card or something like that, dance session, so that we know each other better, so that we can tell like what is this A team made up of.
Great, Ken.
Yeah.
How about Adele?
For me,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do my best to write whatever stories that is interesting. So honestly, I'm more of the observer. I mean, that's what I usually do, and that's how I usually create my stories also. So normally, I'm more of like the record keeper. Yeah, I don't really have.
Adele, can I ask? Sorry, there is maybe is there any particular area in that you actually like you do it for free? You're like, oh, I
Sorry,
need to do it. Okay, so example is like I'm very crazy when it comes to snowboarding and skiing. You know,
sorry, come
uh,
again.
yeah. So is there an area that you like to write stories in that you are very like very xiao, you know?
Well, I
The
wish
yeah.
travel actually, but yeah, so normally I would like to write about travel, but that's for my own personal blog. It's
Mm-hmm.
just personal for myself, but not really for commercial use.
Is there, and to be more specific, any place or anywhere, or just traveling itself?
Traveling itself. I mean, for me particularly, I like Europe lah, but I mean that's very typical. But traveling in itself, there's a lot of things to write also. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a personal kind of, fancy, personal take on it lah, like personal preference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry,
cool.
just to ask, you said you write your own personal blog, right? So, I mean, just
Sorry.
wondering, you mentioned that you write your own personal blog, right? So just wondering, how's I mean, if you don't mind me asking, how's the traffic like on your
No,
blog?
my personal blog is locked.
Aha, okay.
Yeah.
Why is it
Yeah,
long?
it's not for public use.
So it's kind of like a private diary in a sense,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
online.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Because I'm just thinking that I've seen those travel blogs where they actually write up on the places that they've been, or you know places of interest basically. And I think in that sense, if you're able to write up something, then I think there will be a few of us who are in the photography or videography field who can
Yeah.
actually collaborate in that sense, put in content to that blog and uh, do up
Okay.
something there. So even I mean, let's say for example, a company has maybe they're planning a company trip or something. So we can include kind of like a package for them, if they want. When we
Yeah.
write up a blog for them, the video, the photo, that kind of thing. So something that they can use.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you think about that.
Actually, I do have like a commercial one that's for public, but it's only a few posts. I believe I sent it in the Fix8 chat before. I don't know who I sent it to. Someone. I sent the link over in the chat before, but it's only a few posts lah. So that's the public one, but my personal one is more to myself. Yeah. So
I mean, I'm just throwing out the idea out there.
yeah. I mean, I can. I mean, honestly, that blog, that public one, I can always write posts for you guys as well, which was what I shared with Yaya. So I just need to know. I mean, if there are questions, I'll usually ask, and then after that, I'll come up with the content. Yeah.
Adele is very good at that. Very, very good. Wow, very good.
I mean,
England,
lah.
England,
No lah.
England, the powerful.
Yeah, so I'm not really a, verbally expressive person. More like
Everyone,
keyboard warrior. Yeah.
content
Thank
is
you.
king.
Thank you, Adele. Thank you, Carol. How about Belle?
Um, For me, at the moment, I don't have any much talent as you guys. So I just basically being a step back for a while. Have to observe to see what that I can touch on as we work on each of everyone's project. So for now, I just be a timekeeper. Hopefully, I can discover something that I can actually pop in and give my ideas. Because this is my very first time to work with you guys as in the production industry. I never worked with anyone before. So creative mind at the moment is still sleeping mode. So hope to chip in as soon as possible. I'll keep you guys updated soon.
Thank
Thank
you, Val.
you.
Thank you. So now the time is almost ending. So any last words? We have 2 minutes.
Well, I think the team itself has a lot of fantastic talent, and Val, don't sell yourself short. You have the talent, so don't say that I don't have anything yet. Just that right now, you're still in the process of discovering your passion and what you can bring to the table. Yeah, but you do. That's also one of the reasons we are here in the first place, because you have something in you, and you're definitely a valuable member of the team. One of the things that what we are missing here is a marketing person who has the marketing background, right, to really just take this forward. For me, marketing, yeah, it's I think I'm still learning, even though I'm a marketing major, but I think, yeah, I think, and also it's like we need somebody who has an overall bird eye view, which I would be the founders of like Fix8, to come up with what are the things, and then we can all individually just chip in, yeah, and just to take this, because the thing is, to be very frank, yeah, $1 million not enough for any individuals right now to really retire. We need to actually make 1 million at least, on a yearly basis to really sustain that. So in order to, if we were to look at the figures within the next 2 years, like as what Yaya has said, the year 2020, $100,000 each. And to be very frank, $100,000, looking at to really comfortably retire, right? It's like it's what is the effort is going to go into it, and also how much time we are going to be dedicating in order to reach that. That is something that we also need to take a look and see how we can achieve that personally as well as collectively, as a group. So I think a lot more brainstorming need to happen in order for this to really happen for everyone.
Yes.
Carol, you said about marketing, right? Yeah, somehow or rather, I also have a marketing degree, so I can help in that aspect.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I can share books with you guys as well. So I graduated from RMIT as well.
Wow.
Business in marketing. So it's a bachelor degree in marketing. So if you need help in that aspect, I can, give some insight as well.
Yeah. I think marketing is really, really the thing, and quite a lot of people don't get it right. I mean, for me, one thing definitely, I'm still trying to figure it out.
No lah, actually it's quite easy to master. So, you get a hang of it lah with much practice.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you.
So that's the kind of communication that we should be more often talking to each other. What's that? Sales income what? Or by
Sales
blessing?
equals income by blessing it.
Okay. So thank you guys for tuning in to this morning Zoom call. Thank you, Victor, for gathering everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
thank you. And so hopefully we will steal the $1 million by 2020, because 2020, Victor and I have a vision whereby we will be buying a space in Singapore or in JB or in KL, and we can use the space to create more contents more contents. Yeah, it's like wow, it's like blow our mind. It's the wow, like wow, you know. So we need to get what at $1 million. If we can get more than $1 million, of course we will welcome with open arms, right? So whenever we have an idea, just put it in the chat room, and I'll work on it. I'll work on that idea with you guys, and we can do better things tomorrow.
Sorry,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
to
Yeah.
interrupt you for a while. Just to throw out this something. Just in case if anyone is looking for like if you all need props, because I do have a close friend of mine who actually does props. He does it for like big studios. So just throwing it out there, if anyone needs it, so I can get in touch with him. So it's kind of like some a contact that I can provide to the guys here if it requires. Just to let everyone know.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. All right, let's end the call then.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Can I add one more thing?
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank
Yep.
you.
Enjoy the day.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Andrew has something to add.
I got something to add just really quickly. Since you guys talk about marketing, so although my degree is in economics and I'm pretty okay with IT stuff. I would say I'm a geek. But I've been in digital marketing for the last 13 years. So real school marketing.
Wow.
So if you guys need any help, I think at the end of the day, just a very quick line. It's not what you perceive, it's what people perceive. Marketing is all about what people perceive. Your value doesn't matter what value you think, it's what people perceive your value to be. And if you everyone's effort put into it, and you believe that value is at 2,005, 3,000, 10,000, don't shortchange it. Yeah, because if you are giving your 100% into the value of what you're marketing, the energy will show, and I think it will attract the right people. Yeah, naysayers can just go and F off. I think that's one of the key message for both of you who are struggling in marketing. The key is to create a product and sell.
Yes.
Yeah. So Yaya and I will share the landing page with you all. You guys look through the flow and see. I did some videos to support it as well. Yaya did the intro. I did the so-called upselling page myself, which was pretty challenging. 10 minutes of talking. Yeah. So as an online marketer and as a person who loves financial education as well, I think the key is from Robert and Kim Kiyosaki is having multiple streams of income.
Yep.
As Yaya has mentioned, we got lots of residual expenses. Question is how many residual income we can to pay for those residual bills. And the more you can list down, I think Yaya was a very great example. He gave, he listed down on his Facebook to public, okay, these are all my income streams. I was pretty impressed. There were like 10 or 12. And it also gave me an idea like, shit, I need to write everything down. So I think that is very important, listing down what you want to, where you want to make, where you can make. So using your mornings to create that list is, I think, one of the key things. And because when you actually write it down, it's sort of set in stone. Then it's like, okay, I need to work on it. And I believe if each of us spend every day 1 to 2 hours personal time just to work on those, you will slowly grow. Okay?
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you,
All right.
Andrew.
Thanks, Andrew.
That's
I think
true.
one last thing is that we also need to add each other on Facebook so that we can get to know each other on a more
Yeah,
personal.
I'm actually just doing that.
Yeah,
So
I
now
like
I
that
can
we
add you.
together, right?
Okay, I'll add everyone.
Yes.
Me too.
You
Let me see,
can
ah.
also put in your Facebook name and all on the group chat, then we can add each other.
Just screenshot your Facebook profile and put it in the group chat.
Can copy
Mine
your
is
profile link, right?
private
Oh,
one.
Andrew just added me.
Well,
This guy.
well,
Okay.
Victor, I have you, right? Yeah.
I'm not in front of my account right now, so I can't add anyone yet. So I'll do that
right.
later.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
will
see.
I'll add everyone shortly.
Don't say everyone, do it now.
Yeah.
Now.
I'm using my
Immediately.
phone.
Yeah, I have my phone here next to me, and then Andrew immediately just added me in. Okay. Adele. I'm Adele.
What am I missing? Let me see. Okay. Okay, Ken. Yeah, I want to finish it off.
Thank you so much. Let's have a wonderful day today. Have fun today, and be good to each other. Be kind to each other. Yep.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Hey,
Bye.
thanks everyone.
Have an amazing
Yeah, bye guys.
weekend.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
I got you, Andrew. Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye, Ken.
Bye.